Today, I want to talk about the FamZoo debit card and bank account for kids, which is the fourth debit card and account that I've found for kids. Is it the best out there right now, and how does it compare to other accounts such as the current account for kids, or the Greenlight account, or the GoHenry account for kids? So in this video, I will review the pros and the cons and all the features of this account. Also, I want you guys to comment down below and let me know which one of these you use or which ones you have for your kids. Now, if you're new to the channel and you're watching one of my videos for the very first time, my name is Ian, and even if it's not the first time, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it, and that's how these videos get recommended to more people. And also consider subscribing to this channel, as I realize that 95% or 90% of my viewers are unsubscribed. So if that's you, go ahead and subscribe, and this will also allow you to get updates every day when I post new videos. And yes, I'll be posting a new video here every single day on YouTube. So the way the FamZoo debit card for kids works is that the parent signs up for the service, and then they can transfer funds to their card, and then they can use their card and transfer funds to their children's cards. So the kids can't sign up for the accounts themselves. It's really the parent's account, but the kids get their own cards, and then the parent can send money to them. So the main idea behind the FamZoo account and debit card for kids is that you should be able to use it and teach your kids about personal finance and allow them to manage their own money. Now, one very good thing about FamZoo is that you can get to test the service before you actually start paying for it. So unlike some other accounts for kids where you have to sign up and you start paying, you can actually get a month for free with a debit card for kids, and I think that's really good, and a month should be enough for you to decide if you really want to continue using the service. Now, this brings us to the cost if you do decide to use them. So they have several plans, and depending on how you choose to pay, then that will determine how much the service will actually cost you. So normally it will cost you $5.99 per month, but if you choose to prepay, it will be discounted. The best deal is prepaying for 2 years, and if you do that, you'll only pay $60, which works out to be $2.50 per month. So if you do this, you are actually cutting the monthly cost in half. Now, while we're on the topic of fees, let's talk about the cards. Each family can have 4 cards in a plan for free, which includes 1 card for the adult. So you can have 1 card for an adult and 3 cards for the kids. Now, if you need more than 3 cards, then you would be required to pay for extra cards or the extra cards that you may need. The cost is not that very high though, and it's only $2 per additional card. Now, I think that you should take the 1-month free trial and use the cards and see how much you like it first, and then if you like it, then you prepay for 2 years and you'll save about $82 by just doing that. Now, let's talk about some of the features. The first one is the budget plan. Now, depending on the age of your children, FamZoo will suggest a budget plan, and they have 4 of them. The first one is the starter plan, and this one lets young children track occasional deposits and purchases. The second plan is the simple allowance or the chore plan. Parents can pay for chores or regular allowances. It also makes it easier to track how your child earns income. Now, the third plan is the save, spend, and give plan. This one emphasizes splitting income between savings, spending, and giving accounts. The next plan is the teen budget plan, and this one can divide income between different budget by percentages for present and future expenses. Now, another feature that FamZoo has is splitting expenses. Now, with this feature, you can deduct money from their spending accounts to go towards, let's say, a phone bill or for purchases that they may want to make. Now, most parents give their children an allowance, and FamZoo allows you to do this, and they also allow you to set the frequency. So you could have a set amount transferred to them every week or every month. This also covers chores, so if you want to reward them for chores or something else, then you can also send them money this way. And a very interesting feature here is the penalty feature. So you can set up a penalty where if they don't, let's say, complete a chore by a specific time or something else that they should do, you can either impose a fine, or which could be like holding back some money or delaying it, or whatever you decide. Now, with FamZoo, you'll also get to teach your kids to save, and we all know that saving is good, and if you save your money correctly, you get to beat inflation or earn interest on that money, and FamZoo actually allows your kids to earn interest, but FamZoo doesn't pay that interest to their savings. Instead, you, the parent, will pay the interest. So you can then decide to give them 2 or 5% APY on their money, and this will also help to teach them about compounding and how it works before they become adults. I think this is a very good feature to have. Now, while talking about savings, I want to also mention that you can set goals for them and have them save money towards these goals, and these could be anything like games that they want or vacations or whatever they want to save for. Now, the savings tool also helps them because they'll be able to say how much they want to save, and then the app will tell them how much money they need to be saving each week or month to get to that goal. Now, as for ATM withdrawals, there are no fees, and if you decide to travel, you can actually take the cards and use them internationally, but there will be a 3% foreign transaction fee. Also, there is no overdraft on these cards, so the kids will never be able to spend more money than what's already on the card. And the parent card isn't linked to your bank account. And when you do decide to transfer funds to your parent account, it will always be a one-time transfer from your external bank. And FamZoo actually does this because they don't want your kids to get access to your phone in the middle of the night and then transfer thousands of dollars to their cards and they go spending it without you knowing. So the FamZoo account comes with not many fees. Now, another feature I need to mention here is the loan feature. So you can teach your kids about loans before they become adults. Now, this works by you lending them money, and the app tracks the interest to be paid and also the payments. This way, if they don't pay down on their loan, it simulates what can happen in the real world and how they can get into debt. Now, the only cons I found for this service is that if you have transactions that are done outside of the prepaid debit card, you'll have to manually enter them in the app. But if you were using a book to do budgeting, it would be the same thing. Also, unlike Greenlight, you won't be able to restrict purchases at specific stores or places. So if your kids have a prepaid debit card, they'll be able to use it anywhere and purchase anything so long as they have money on that card. You can, however, get instant alerts in the form of text messages for transactions, and you can also freeze and unfreeze the cards from the app. Now, my final thoughts are this, and I want you guys to leave some comments down below and tell me what you think about FamZoo, especially when compared to Greenlight, Current, and GoHenry. Now, I think the features are the best. The loan features, the saving feature with interest and compounding, the fact that they don't have a fee for every service and you can just pay $2.50 per month, and you also get the first month free where you can actually test the service to know if it works for you before you actually start paying for it. So if you're considering getting a debit card for your kids, then you should consider FamZoo. However, if you want to really teach them about personal finance and managing money, I would highly recommend FamZoo because it has almost every feature that I can think about that will help them to learn. I hope you guys found this video very helpful, and if you'd like to see more videos just like this one, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, as that's the way these videos get recommended to more people and can potentially help someone else as well, and I'll really appreciate it. And remember guys, giving this video a thumbs up is completely free. Also, don't forget to check out some of my other videos here on credit cards, banking apps, savings accounts, investments, and much more. Also, don't forget to subscribe and be sure to turn on all notifications for this channel, as that's the only way you'll be able to get the updates when I post new videos, and I post a new video here every single day on YouTube. I'm also leaving a couple links down below to free stuff and free cashback offers, so be sure to check the links down below in the description for all kinds of free stuff. Now, if you haven't already seen my other videos reviewing debit cards and accounts for kids, I'm going to be leaving the links here on the screen and you can check those out. I'll leave the Greenlight debit card for kids, the GoHenry account for kids, and the Current account for kids. Once again, I hope this video was very helpful. All the best, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.